What if I told you that the real secret to building wealth isn't chasing the hottest stock, crypto, or startup, but following a book written over 70 years ago? This book, The Intelligent Investor, by Benjamin Graham, turned Warren Buffett into a billionaire. And today, I'm breaking it down for you in plain English. Most investors fall into the same trap, chasing hype. One day it's meme stocks, the next it's crypto coins going to the moon. But here's the brutal truth. Studies show that the average investor earns less than the market. Why? Because they panic when prices drop and they get greedy when prices rise. They're driven by emotions. That's exactly what Graham warns about in this book. He introduces the idea of Mr. Market. Imagine a neighbor who comes to your door every day shouting random prices for your stocks. One day he's euphoric. The next day he's depressed. If you listen to his moods, you'll go broke. But if you stay rational and disciplined, you'll build lasting wealth. Picture this. You invest your savings into a hot stock. It doubles, and you're thrilled. Until it suddenly crashes 80%. Fear kicks in. You sell at the bottom. Months later, the same stock rebounds, and you're left behind with regret. Now your money just sits in the bank, quietly losing value to inflation. Sound familiar? That's the pain of being an emotional investor. Benjamin Graham teaches that you don't need to be a genius. You just need a calm temperament. The real risk in investing isn't the market. It's your behavior. Graham's philosophy: don't try to beat the market. Focus on not beating yourself. Here's the light bulb moment. Graham divides investors into two paths. The defensive investor, who wants safety, simplicity, and steady returns. The enterprising investor, who is willing to do research, analyze businesses, and take calculated risks. Neither is wrong. The key is knowing yourself. The defensive path: buy strong companies or index funds, hold for decades, and let compounding do the heavy lifting. The enterprising path: hunt for undervalued stocks, companies trading below their true worth. This is value investing, the exact method Buffett used to turn Coca-Cola, Geico, and American Express into multi-billion-dollar wins. The awakening is simple. Wealth doesn't come from predicting the next big thing. It comes from patience, discipline, and rational decisions. So how can you actually apply the intelligent investor in your own life? Here's the step-by-step playbook. 1. Protect yourself first. Never go all in. Graham recommends balancing between stocks and bonds. Why? Because bonds protect you when stocks crash. This balance means you'll never get wiped out, no matter what happens. 2. Demand a margin of safety. This is Graham's most famous principle. Only buy an investment when it's undervalued. Imagine buying a $1 bill for 60 cents. You've built in a cushion against risk. This principle works in real estate, stocks, even business. 3. Ignore the noise. Markets swing wildly every day. But Graham reminds us, in the short run, the market is a voting machine. In the long run, it's a weighing machine. Translation: price and popularity fluctuate, but real value always wins over time. 4. Think long-term. Wealth isn't made in days, it's made in decades. Instead of timing the market, focus on time in the market. Buffett didn't become a billionaire overnight. He became rich because he stayed invested for over 70 years. 5. Be rational, not emotional. The intelligent investor sees fear as opportunity. When the market crashes, most people panic. But Graham teaches crashes are discounts. They're a chance to buy valuable companies at a cheaper price. Here's the truth. The Intelligent Investor isn't a book about getting rich quick. It's a book about staying rich forever. It trains you to avoid traps, control emotions, and build lasting wealth. No wonder Warren Buffett calls it, by far the best book on investing ever written. If you're serious about financial freedom, not hype, not gambling, this is the blueprint. So let me ask you, are you investing like a gambler or like an intelligent investor? Drop a comment below with the biggest money mistake you've made. I guarantee you're not alone. Smash that like and subscribe button to join our smart money community. And if you haven't yet, grab The Intelligent Investor. It might just be the most important book you ever read.